no. I don't buy that. I don't buy it because think about it. There are so
And
many
we're
other.
fuel for
We
some
could
other
have
niggas.
figured.
I don't know what it's gonna be, but
Maybe, but like,
it's AI
there's
is
so
next,
many
nigga.
ways. There's so many ways that humans could have. And I remember watching a video where somebody explained this. They were saying that like um, human evolution could have happened very differently, and it still would have been just as plausible. Like, if there were no dinosaurs, we would have found an alternative means to um, to power things, right? Like,
Yeah.
perhaps we would have done it with like solar energy. Perhaps we would have come up with something to capture solar energy and use that instead of combustion engines
Yeah.
or what have you. Like they're saying that making the case that like human innovation is just so incredibly unique and powerful that like there's nothing that could have possibly stopped us from evolving to where we are now.
Mm. I got to see those alternate timelines.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm curious. I know they exist. And I know I've seen like videos about like how would like um a planet primarily water based figure out interesting propulsion,
right.
stuff like that. Like how you gonna water cannon yourself into space?
Right. I mean, there's probably so many other ways like on our planet that we're just not even aware of. Like just think about like 2000 years ago, right? Like humans 2000 years ago had no idea that we were sitting on a bunch of fucking dead dinosaurs that we could have utilized to make something with. We may be sitting on something right now. There's an untapped resource, or perhaps it's a resource that's abundant, and we
Water,
just didn't think like
water,
water. Right,
water,
exactly. Like, and
fusion,
we didn't
nigga.
think to use it. Right, exactly. Like, we didn't think at the time that it was useful, but it's sitting there and it's just waiting for us to realize its potential and to use it for something incredibly powerful. Like there could be something 2,000 years in the future that we realize like water is so important for this one particular thing.
Yeah,
It could
yeah,
be
man.
anything. It could be, I mean,
No,
just carbon, right? Like maybe we realize, oh my God, like sand is so incredibly valuable because you could somehow refine it and turn it into some fuel source or some
mm-hmm,
shit. It could
mm-hmm.
be anything, anything.
That's exactly why material science and shit like that's so important.
Hmm.
But
I
the
feel like there's
material
no
science
way.
feels like the most boring shit to me, but I'm glad there's a nigga out there somewhere that loves that.
I find it very interesting. I just don't have the aptitude
Mm.
to like, you know,
Kato,
know enough about it.
I need you to watch 2 seconds of this video though.
Uh,
Bro, the temperature went to 53,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Did you hear what the
how hot
number
is
I
the
just
sun
said?
relative to that?
Huh?
50. How hot is the sun relative to that? It's got to be way hotter, right?
God, that's a great question actually. And it's
I'm
so
trying to
crazy to
understand
me.
how hot
Does
it is.
when all that heat has to go somewhere? How does that not have
Right,
an effect on I don't know anything near us?
nigga, because there's a thing drinking that shit up, some giant black sphere in the sky, just like that
For
thing
real,
that touched down on the sun and just sucked the plasma
Mark.
straight off the surface. Nigga,
Marcus,
there's something there that is just like sucking
Marcus.
all of that up, and it's like, oh
Nah.
man, this is fucking awesome.
M-
Look at all this energy, nigga. Holy fuck! It's just drinking that shit up.
Marcus, stop.
I'm telling
Hold on.
you.
No, I'm saving this conversation. This is what I need to hear tomorrow. I need to hear this tomorrow. I need to
I'm
hear this
telling you.
tomorrow. I need to hear this tomorrow. I'm saving the
There's
last